Yeah. Pull up a chair. Mic check, DJ, you in the room? Turn that up. Need that needle touch wax, hear that crackle, that scorn and groove. That's the stories of the block spinning live in the room. From the craze to the cloud, I've been carrying the sound. Same kid on the corner, now I'm narrating the town. Golden era in my headphones. New world in my phone. Still respect the payphone. Still protecting my own. Every cipher on the stairwell was a church, was a school. Now we back to the cipher. Same heart, sharper tools. Back to the cipher. We live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the name. Back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah. This that uncle on the stoop talk.
Little man, keep your
Mixed with homie on a Zoom call.
plotting how we get
Talk drama, talk taxes, talk bars, talk practice, talk babies, talk ballads, talk scars, turn classics. Every verse is a voice, every guess is a page. From the barbershop debates to the mics on the stage. When the system don't see us, we still building our lane. Use the pain like a break beat, flip struggle to gain. From the vinyl in the basement to the you on the rise. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in their eyes. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak, pull up, park, here we go line for line every week. Back to the cipher. We live, we love, we learn here. DJ, you spin truth, let the whole hood burn clear. Culture in the clip, let it bang, let it bang. If you feel this, say the name, say the name. Back to the cipher. Back to the cipher. Yeah, yeah. From the vinyl in the basement to the youth on a ride. From the cipher in the hallway to the light in they eye. If you came from the silence but you dying to speak. Pull up, park, here we go line for line every week.
Yo, peace. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm DJ Universe. So picture this. You're sitting in your bedroom studio. It's 3 a.m. The glow of the monitor is the only light in the room. You just bounced a track that you just know is incredible. And then you wait. You send it to an A&R email you found on Instagram. You tag 3 major labels in a TikTok post. And you just wait, hoping anybody is gonna drop out of the sky and save you. I used to be that guy. Back in Ohio, before I packed up everything and moved down to Florida to start from absolute scratch, I thought talent was enough. I thought if I just made the beats hot enough, the universe would just hand me the keys to the kingdom. But here is the hard truth, family. The biggest gamble in this life is not believing in yourself. See, a lot of people wait around hoping somebody gonna save them, hoping a label notices them, hoping somebody reposts them, hoping opportunity falls out the sky. Nah. Real hustlers, we create opportunity. That's what this whole movement, that's what Back the Cipher is really about. This movement was built on betting on ourselves before anybody else believed. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm being completely vulnerable right now. When I first started putting real money and sweat equity into building Down by Law Management LLC, I was terrified. When I invested in legacy makers, when I started building out the AI podcast technology, when I paid for artist branding systems and real management infrastructure, There was no guarantee, no safety net, no label advance, no rich investors sitting in a boardroom writing me a check. Just vision. That's what betting on yourself actually looks like. It's putting your own money on your own name. And every successful entrepreneur, artist, athlete, mogul, and visionary you admire, at some point, they had to gamble on themselves first. See, most people fear failure. They're terrified of looking stupid, but I fear regret. I'd rather fail chasing legacy than succeed doing absolutely nothing, because if you don't bet on yourself, why on earth should anybody else? But here is where the story shifts, because betting on yourself is step one. But you can't build an empire alone. And now, the whole movement is growing because the community started betting on each other too. That is the secret sauce. When you back the cipher, you're not just supporting a podcast. I need y'all to really hear me on this. You funding dreams, you funding opportunities, you funding independent culture, every stream, every share, every donation, every merch purchase, every subscription, every repost. That energy keeps this machine moving. Think about the mainstream music industry for a second. The mainstream got billion-dollar corporations. They got limitless budgets, radio monopolies, algorithms rigged in their favor. But independent artists? We got community. And community becomes powerful when people stop competing against each other and start supporting each other. Now this is the important part. Back the Cipher ain't just about DJ Universe, it's about all of us. Because when one independent artist wins, it creates inspiration for another artist. When one entrepreneur wins, it opens doors for another business. When one creator gets visibility, the whole culture grows. That's why I always say, community over competition. Imagine what happens when artists support artists, when businesses support creators, when fans support local talent, when podcasters cross-promote and DJs break independent music. Everybody eats, everybody grows, everybody wins. That's that hip-hop hero league mentality. A community that backs each other can never lose. People always ask me in the DMs, Universe, what exactly are we supporting when we back the cipher? Let me break it down, because this ain't just random content. You are supporting independent artists. You're supporting management services, music production, artist development. You're funding Hip Hop Hero League TV. You're funding the Soul Legacy shoe line. We are talking about touring opportunities, branding campaigns, future documentaries. This is a whole ecosystem being built in real time. And every single supporter, every person who hits share or buys a pair of Soul Legacy kicks becomes part of the legacy. And look, because I genuinely want artists to win, because I remember what it was like sitting in Ohio with a dream and no direction. I created the free independent artist blueprint. It's available right now at downbylawmanagementllc.com. I need to pause on this for a second, because talent alone ain't enough anymore. It just isn't. You can be the best lyricist in your city. You can have the craziest vocal range, but if you don't understand the business, you will get eaten alive. Artists gotta think like CEOs now. That blueprint I put up on downbylawmanagementllc.com, it breaks down the exact systems you need: branding, marketing, monetization, ownership. And let me tell you, ownership is everything. Content strategy, audience building, business structure, independent growth systems. And if you are serious about your career, book a consultation call with me. Not because I got all the answers, I don't. I make mistakes every day. But because I've actually been in the trenches building this independently. I know what the mud feels like, and I know how to build a ladder out of it. Before we close this episode out, I need everybody listening to hear me clearly. Bet on yourself. Bet on your dream. Bet on your vision. Bet on your purpose. Because if you don't believe in your mission, why should the world? And remember, when we back the cipher, we not just supporting one podcast. We are building a network, a movement, a culture, a legacy. together. That's how independent artists survive in 2024 and beyond. That's how communities grow. That's how generational wealth gets built. One supporter at a time, one artist at a time, one dream at a time. The tools are out there. The community is right here. The only thing left is for you to make the decision to jump. I'm DJ Universe. And until next time, don't just watch the culture. Back the cipher. Teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. So, on that note, until the next episode, gratitude, blessings, and one love. Peace.
Hey, lights low, speakers up. It's DJ U on the set. Energy up, vibes high. It's legacy in motion.
From the ground to the skyline, blueprint on my mind. I turn studios to boardrooms, plotted every line, talking hustle with the wisdom, vision in my veins. I paved roads with records, learned the business in the pain. Independent grind, I built it brick by brick. Pulled dreamers from the corner, showed them how to flip the script. I'm pushing culture forward, signature on every wave. Turn passion to a product, now they chanting out my name. Yeah, I'm playing chess when they moving checkers. 10 steps ahead, learning lessons from the legends. Beat drive heavy, grind even heavy. I showed another way when they told me it was never. I'm making legacy moves for the culture, by the culture. We taking dreams off the block, now we rising from the gutter. Spin these records like I'm spinning, hoping to gold. Empires from the vinyl, watch the story unfold. I'm making legacy moves, yeah, I said what I said. Turn visions into plans, and I'm always 10 ahead. For the streets, for the hustles, for the truth in the booth. This is victory in motion, every beat is the proof. I broke the backdoor deals, now I own the entrance. Put artists on the payroll, now they savor independence. Behind the scenes, pulling strings, I'm the quiet storm. My pal and my people making moguls from the norm. This is more than just an anthem, it's a strategy. We lifting every voice, spinning, struggling to clarity. If they box us out, we'll just build another lane. From the crates to the charts, I made fortune from the pain. Late nights, mixing tracks, dreams mapped on the wall. Calculated every setback, now I'm rising through it all. Every chorus is a promise, every verse a street code. I manifest them all while I'm grinding in beast mode. I'm making legacy moves for the culture, by the culture. We taking dreams off the block, now we rising from the gutter. Spin these records like I'm spinning, hoping to gold. Empires from the vinyl, watch the story unfold. I'm making legacy moves, yeah, I said what I said. Turn visions into plans, and I'm always 10 ahead. For the streets, for the hustles, for the truth in the booth. This is victory in motion, every beat is the proof. All gas, no brakes, we don't settle for less. From cassette tapes to playlists, built respect through the stress. Moving silence, but my impact is loud. The future's in the hands of the brave and the proud. Oh. Yeah, DJ you from the city heart to the world stage. Spin, hope, and hustle, write the lines, flip the page. For the ones who came before, for the ones breaking through. This is forever a legacy move on.